Hello, everyone. Today, I'm sorry. I'm already introduced the date. So, it's now 4:19 p.m. So, my work day is different today, and I have an extreme headache, and I didn't get that much sleep last night. So, I know a lot of people are angry with me right now and hate me probably forever and feel like they're done with me for good. And so I have a right to express my feelings and I have a right to speak the truth, and people don't want to believe it. So it's a shame for anybody to follow my channel and see me being a targeted individual, see my videos, and still come to conclusion that I'm not targeted. Now my twin sister's lying to everybody and said Candy is an imposter. That I'm an imposter. You know. So it's like the anger towards me is growing stronger and stronger every day. The Veggie Just or J Demon Rotten shit, you know, come on the buy me a coffee website and bully, harass, and threaten me. I got the Monique person, uniquely made. She did that video and was threatening me in her video. Well, if you're that violent, then it's great that I never went up there then. Because you probably would have had me, in a body bag. And so my twin sister was even making videos sounding like threatening, like, I want to seriously hurt or kill you. Making me feel like threatened. My own twin sister. And then I have this, Veggie Just person. I refuse to call her any angel or raw honey or anything sweet. And then she tried to say, oh, yeah, since you want to call names, I'm going to call you shitty grandpiss and stuff like that. So, I mean, you've been harassing me for a long time. And so it's crazy that they don't want to, like, they reverse it and make it like as if I'm the one who's harassing innocent people. I'm fighting, like, if we all struggling, I'm fighting against my targeting. I think I even remember too, like, speaking against, I mean, not publicly, but I remember talking about it to her on the phone. She was one of the people who had been like, well, dang, it seems like you're taking up for defending the perp sometimes in certain situations when we would talk on the phone and stuff like that, So it's like when people defend and say that they're targeted and they're going through this, and then you defend the perp, and then like when we have a clash, then you start to act like one towards me. And because she got a certain amount of kind of like favoritism and popularity, that's why nobody's listening to me. And that's not fair. If people want to talk about the Bible being used to quote unquote chastise me, the Bible should be used to chastise you too, all of us. So, I mean, how can you use the Bible and then you're smear campaigning and lying? I'm talking about the other lady. So, I mean, it's like how the hell is targeted individuals acting like a perp towards me? I don't perp anybody. Y'all falsely accuse me of. Now my twin sister lies, and she lied and said that, oh well, the moment you give Candy money, she blocks you and stuff. That's not true. So it's like they're getting stronger and stepping up their game with. It's like a lot of people want me out of here. A lot of people want me off of this earth. I just exposed, the truth about what's going on and everything about my targeting and harassment. And then, like, if other targeted individuals are bullying me and harassing me, I must speak out against that too. God sees everything. So it's not fair for me to have all these people against me and I'm not allowed to have a voice on my own channel. Y'all prefer for me to shut my channel down. So it's like the Veggie Just person, J Demon Rotten shit, same person, making threats to call her and Starbricker. They making shits yuck 15K. Yeah, they're making stars 15K. They're making, plans to, have me locked up in jail or the mental institution. They're trying to get me locked up in jail or the mental institution, and that's what that's what she tried to say. I will not rest until I succeed at getting you locked up in a mental institution. And then they want to get me banned from everywhere, and they think it's funny. I'm experiencing both the harassment online and in person, and I don't have any other targets, nobody for support, nobody on my side or anything like that. And then other so-called targets, falsely accuse me of being like, because they're listening to my twin sister and other people, and then my twin sister's lying to people and saying that Candy is a very evil person and a monster, and she shows no loyalty, she does people dirty and stuff like that. And I mean, my twin sister, she collaborates with my perps, like the online perps, daily, every day. And I don't even do videos about her every day. But, if I do a video about Alex harassing me, she'll try to discredit that video and reverse it and have everybody believing that Candy's the one who sexually wants Alex. And it just all this sick stuff, She lied and said that David Jane, that I used to bully David Jane in Los Angeles. That's not true. I never said anything really dirty about David Jane. I said that other people at the fake Hell's Way church would bully, harass, and laugh at David for his bed bugs and stuff. And I said I was the only one who tried to help him. I never said anything bad. And so then, he believed whatever lies, and because my twin sister was trying to turn him against me when I was in Los Angeles, because he was supposed to treat me out, and then next thing you know, he stood me up to go smoke weed with some friends. And so David is making all kinds of false accusations and lies against me. And it's like, one of the reasons why I don't watch my twin sister's videos, well, some people advise me not to. And another reason is it's very difficult. I mean, I don't have enough time in a day to try to correct and go back and dissect all her lies. I'm telling the truth about what I'm going through. And I have no reason to try to pick on or bully her. She called me names as well. She has freaking threatened me, bully, harass, and threaten me, and almost like your anger gets stronger for me every day. And as I said, the foster mom, if it weren't for the foster moms, I mean, if we would have been brought up in a biological family, we probably could have been close or getting along, or probably would have had more love for each other. But the foster mom, I don't know what the hell she did. She brainwashed us against each other to make us out to look crazy and for money. So my twins, as I said, my twin sister's not speaking against the foster mom's abuse, other people's abuse and everything like that. She's not speaking out against what her husband did to her. And I mean, that husband, Dwayne, she's not speaking out against him. Like, she's not really, if she does videos about like Wyatt, the biological brother Wyatt or somebody, it'll be like just 1 or 2 videos for the day and then she's done. But it's like ongoing when it comes to me, and videos that don't even pertain to her. As I said, she'll try to do a follow-up video trying to discredit. She doesn't even get my situation. She doesn't even get the stories right or anything like that. So she lied, and like when I would try to tell her about the rape by the Freemason guy named Derwin O's. Yeah, I'm putting his name out there, Derwin O's in Los Angeles. She would ignore me or not want to hear it. But then she been raped and want people to sympathize with her being raped when she was said that she was hogtied and raped by the gangster disciples into and for a long time ago. So she's spreading this rumor that Candy dated a Freemason. I saw that. I mean, I didn't look at the video, but I saw the title, and she thought it was funny talking about Candy dated a Freemason named Giovanni. I don't even mess with Freemasons. I don't even deal with Freemasons, and I don't know if Giovanni was a Freemason or not. Giovanni was in Texas. That rape was in Texas, but the Derwin guy was a black guy that was in Los Angeles. That was the Freemason. And I was raped randomly, caught off guard by him riding on a train from the beach one day. And that's a different video for me if I were to go into detail, about that rape situation. And the aftermath of the rape and dealing with reporting it was more traumatic than the rape itself. And I think it was kind of the same way with Giovanni. Being a targeted individual, we're being targeted and trafficked, and so I heard a lot of female targeted individuals get raped. So this is not a funny story. My twin sister has been a victim of rape more than once as well. So it's like certain rape situations she say happen, and then other rapes, like the military thing, to get out of the military. She admitted to me and kept switching her story over the phone when I was living in Los Angeles in 2013, 14, whatever. So I don't know the truth about that. And me and my twin sister, we're not really close, so we don't really communicate like that. And if I try to be a twin and, try to discuss certain things, most stuff I talk about, she think is crazy talk, so she don't want to hear it. And she's been abusive for so many years and then put all the blame on me. She's the narcissist, and I'm the one who's the empath and the scapegoat here. I mean, so it's like she has her flying monkeys. I'm all by myself, because if I was the narc, I would have flying monkeys. She's fighting, has a whole team of people fighting so hard to discredit me, try to get me destroyed. My twin sister, if they want to say that, Candy, we're trying to get Candy some help with mental health or whatever for her own good, then and then my twin sister's lying and saying that, convincing everybody that I'm a skilled manipulative scammer and everything like that, and which is not the case. When I need help, I ask for help, but when I don't need help, I'm fine. In the past 2 weeks, have I asked for any help? Did any videos saying, well, hey, I need help? I have my job right now. I don't know how long this job will last. So, I'm trying to hold on to this thing for as long as possible. And perps are rubbing their hands together, hoping that they can get my job taken away so they can laugh at me being back on the streets. I'm trying to hold on to this job. So despite me going through a lot, I've worked while sleep deprived and being tortured with the energy weapons. Last night, after I came home, to the motel, I had to deal with a whole bunch of, they were hitting me hard with the energy weapons and stuff like that. I mean, and so they keep on attacking me with, Candy, my twin sister's, it's like nobody sees her strong hatred towards me. I mean, they try to make me look as crazy as possible, as crazy as they can, and they think it's like people are desperate, and I mean, you don't do this to a so-called mental patient. That if somebody's a mental patient, it's like you enjoy kicking them down and enjoy seeing their downfall. And so even Monique, even after the video, they had the comments, and, obviously Kimberly Harper has been cyber stalking me, because how would you find Monique's channel? Because they want to be all instigate and be all messy and thrive off of, arguments and altercation and drama or whatever. And so, as I said, Monique had just went over to my twin sister's page and said stuff about me that was not true. You know, and then she, in her video, she even twisted the truth about certain things, you know, what experiences with me and stuff like that. Just to, you know, as I said, you're not going to be a real targeted individual. And like, that's a perp tactic to discredit another it's a perp tactic to discredit somebody by trying to, you know, it's a perp tactic to call somebody schizophrenic and agree that you're delusional, you need help, you're gaslighting and projecting and stuff. So, I mean, if somebody, you know, if I mentioned in a video about somebody did this to me, it seems like perp like what you're doing, and then next thing you know, they try to make their lies sound convincing and believable, and I'm just all in the defense by myself. And the Bible speaks against people choosing favoritism and partiality. It's like, you know, so excuse me. I've never done anything like just, you know, somebody give me money and okay, fine. Like my twin sister tried to make it like, oh, that's part of the scam. You give Candy money and then she turn around and just block you right away. And that's not even true. You know, they have had people who donated me money and I have not blocked them. And it's not like I was getting a whole bunch of money from people. Like they make it like as if I've been raking in like thousands from people. You know, and it's not the case. I mean, I'm working right now. I have my job. So I'm in the hotel from the money actually my Social Security check. But this coming week, I'm trying to gather enough for the money from what I worked and use that, you know, for this week, hopefully for another week. So, you know, when I had the previous job, I said that the only time I asked for help was when my stuff got stolen. And I had $400 in the bank, but I could not access it because it was stolen. So, I mean, I was trying to get something for breakfast to eat. And so, you know, Monique is trying to make insults and, you know, trying to make me feel bad and try to make it like I was just that damn greedy for a donut and stuff like that. And that wasn't even the case, you know. And then she tried to, if you're defending the perps about me saying that how the perps would cheat me out my food, and I mean, if they cheated you out your food, you would fly off that. I mean, you seem like you got a temper worse than I do, Monique. So you'll fly off the handles, you know, and go off. If somebody shortchanged you, or somebody cheated you out, overcharged you, and you know that if they cheat you out of your food, you know that these are gang stalking tactics. So why would you defend the perps and then try to say you are greedy, like as if I don't have a right to eat, and then they making like I was, you know, that damn hungry for a donut and stuff. You know, people gotta eat. You know, people eat every day. So I mean, and then the Veggie Just perp, she's a gang stalker. She's not part of the targeted individual community. She stalks and harasses me every day, just like Starbricker and Kimberly Harper and my twin sister and David Jane and Alex Dupree and who knows who else, you know, and Pam Smith and all them. So it's mind-boggling that other TIs try to justify not helping me or justify choosing favoritism. And, you know, fine, I don't need the help at the moment, but I'm scared every day of when I'm going to lose my job. Like every day worried about, scared about if I'm going to lose my job today or tomorrow, scared if I'm going to lose my job, or scared of when or if I might get kicked out of the motel or banned from the motel. So people, they're trying to make it like as if I'm an imposter target. Y'all want to have your minds made up You refuse to look at my videos. You don't have to, but if you want proof that to see whether or not I'm targeted, I have my proof on here. I get the one headlight. I get the street theater. I don't get that much directed conversation most of the time because I usually have these in my ears a lot of the time. I get the noise campaigns, noise harassment, color harassment. Funny headlights, one headlight. I get people treating me mean. I get the director energy weapons, the remote neural monitoring. People have their arm hanging out the car, which is a new thing they've been doing to me. Juggling keys, coin. Just people making up lies and false accusations against me and twisting things to make a certain narrative that because everybody's saying it, it must be believable. As I said, I'm not a scammer. I don't try to just screw over people and stuff like that. But some people think that just because they donate me money, not all, but a few people, like if they donated me some money and then they make like, okay, I gave you some money, so now I own you. Or I gave you some money, so now it's okay for me to abuse you and talk to you like shit. But then they have some sincere people, who are Christian and didn't ask for anything in return. So as I said, it's not fair for y'all to be like one-sided and biased about everything that's going on and stuff like that. And I have not been watching Monique's channel like in a long time. So it's like, and I don't go around slandering people. What I'm saying is the truth. So it's like, I hate when it's like so many people are coming together and they twist everything, And as I said, the J Angel Raw Honey, Veggie Just, she is not a targeted individual. And so G-Rock, the Israelite, I wasn't even that much aware of him saying much of anything bad. And so if Veggie Just, if you're against me, why would you defend me against G-Rock, the Israelite? Which I don't know if he made a comment or if he said something in his videos, because I don't watch his channel that much or nothing. So, I've watched a couple of his videos in the past, like I think one of them he was talking about the honey trap, because I was trying to figure out what's this honey trap or honey pot talk, that people are talking about, because all I know is mainly a lot of my experiences as a targeted individual and what I have to go through. As I said, I've explained why I ended up homeless, and it's like, that they manipulate or maneuver or force you out of a certain situation. So if you got to give up your Section 8 or give up your Section 8 home because you're being tortured that bad and you don't even realize at the time, not realizing it's part of the gang stalking, and you go to the police, they don't take you seriously. You got neighbors bullying, harassing, and threatening you, running you out of the neighborhood, everybody running you out of everywhere, banning you from everywhere. You're homeless and just trying to find the best way you can survive. And then my homeless situation gets mocked and made fun of. I have a bachelor's degree. I don't know what makes people think I want to just wake up and just be homeless on purpose and then scam people, be homeless on the street on purpose and then scam people for money, in which I've tried fighting for years for my own job, my own career, my own life, my own family, my own happiness. And all that has been stripped and robbed from me. Now even professed targeted individuals are trying to make like, oh, you greedy and you don't have a right to eat. And you shouldn't even be walking around breathing. You need to be locked up in a mental. Like, if you can't call yourself targeted if you're saying I need to be locked up in a mental institution. It's like, I don't know why people, as I said, I don't know why people think that I don't know. I'm just really confused right now. So, I don't know where the Veggie Just perp, where she gets it from, that, oh, all you do is stuff your face with food and you always spending $20 and $30 at fancy expensive restaurants. Who told y'all that? And it's like, as I said, most of the time I would try to keep my meals $5 or $10, like, and I eat free at work. So I mean, why don't I have a right? I mean, I don't take other people's money, like the money donated to me. I don't take that money and go spend it on anything fancy. But if I have a job, I might spend a meal or something. But when they had what do you get, the COVID? I mean the stimulus checks. It was horrible weather, and the cheaper hotels were all booked up. So I got the cheapest of what I can find, and they jacked the prices up at the hotels and stuff. I could have been sacrificed. I think it was April 18th. That was scary what happened. So, I mean, I don't even know if it's mind control that targeted individuals can't get along. I would like for us to all get to me. Yeah, I said I would like, and y'all think Candy, she's just a joke. I would like for all of us, I would like to be recognized and acknowledged as a real targeted individual. I mean, they're trying to make it like as if I'm an imposter and just faking being targeted. And that's not the truth. So, I mean, I really feel bad about, y'all trying to condemn me and say I'm greedy and defending the perps and acting like a perp. And y'all sit there and let somebody be abused and tortured. I mean, if we're all going through this, why would you torture and torment me? My twin sister's the one who's the imposter and who's trying to fit in with the targeted individual community and try to reverse it and lie and say Candy's gang stalking me and then try to make a joke